Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to the live SERVSIG Awards ceremony. Every year, we look forward to meeting each other at the various service conferences and events around the world. These past 1.5 years have been a big challenge to all of us. So we decided to gather virtually and celebrate the wonderful service research community we are. With 18 time zones and a truly global community, finding a convenient time for all is really impossible. We apologize for the inconvenient timing for some of you, and thank you for joining us today.
Although we cannot replicate the warm in-person experiences, we hope to bring us a little bit closer with award announcements, surprises, and celebrations. Today's ceremony will have 3 parts. First, we will have Service Journal Awards. Then we will have SERVSIG Award announcement, and we will finish it off with the SERVSIG reception. So let's start the award ceremony with the Service Journal Awards. I would like to invite the first presenter of the day, Chatura Ranavera, the co-editor of the Journal of Service Theory and Practice. Chatura, stage is yours.
Thank you, Sir Tan. Thank you. It is my pleasure to announce the annual awards for the best paper and best reviewer for the Journal of Service Theory and Practice. It is also a great pleasure to recognize a group of scholars who have made outstanding contributions through high-quality publications and manuscript review for the JSTP. The best papers were selected from all the papers that were published in the year 2020. We invited all members of the editorial board to review the papers published and to submit their recommendations. And based on the votes received, we selected the best paper as well as the 3 highly commended paper award winners. I will first announce the highly commended paper award winners. And the names are in no particular order. And the first winners of the highly commended paper award are Gustav Medberg and Christian Grondroos for their paper titled Value in Use and Service Quality. Do customers see a difference? And the winners of the second highly commended paper award are Kesa Koskela Hutari and Jarkko Siltalopi for their paper titled Rethinking the Actor in Service Research Toward a Processual View of Identity Dynamics. And the third highly commended paper award winners are Justine Verley, Wafa Hamedi, and Alad Van Riel for their paper titled Healthcare Service Users as Resource Integrators, Investigating Factors Influencing the Co-Creation of Value at Individual, Dyadic, and Systemic levels. Congratulations to all the winners. Next, I will announce the best paper of the year award for the JSTP. The next slide, please. The theme of their paper is a very popular topic right now, especially in the domain of frontline service research. And it is a fairly large team of authors. And the winners are Win Lu, Jochen Wirtz, Werner Kuhns, Stephanie Palush, Thorstein Gruber, Antje Martins, and Paul Patterson for their paper titled Service Robots, Customers, and Service Employees. What can we learn from the academic literature and where are the gaps? Once again, thank you and congratulations to the winners of the Best Paper Award. And next, I will announce the best reviewers for the year 2020. But before announcing the winners, I want to take this opportunity to thank the many dedicated reviewers we have at JSTP. We are really fortunate to have an excellent group of dedicated reviewers who have done a great job and continue to do a great service, not just to the journal, but to the entire service community. Many go above and beyond expectations, and I want to recognize all of them for their exceptional service to the journal. And from among them, we have picked 2 award winners who have contributed both in terms of quantity and quality. two reviewers who have consistently provided highly constructive feedback to authors over the years. And the winners are Allard van Riel from Hasselt University in Belgium and Bodo Lang from the University of Auckland in New Zealand. Many, many congratulations to all these winners, and thank you to all the WED Award winners for their outstanding contributions to the journal. Thank you and congratulations.
Thank you, Chadora. And we send a big shout out to Mariana Sigala, the other co-editor of the JSTP, who could not be here with us today live because of the time difference. Now, next, I would like to invite Levent Altınay to the stage, who is the editor of the Service Industries Journal. Levent?
Thank you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Wherever you are, whatever you have been doing, I hope you are safe and healthy. That comes first before anything else. Before I introduce the award winners, well, I would like to congratulate the organizers for this fantastic platform, fantastic show, giving us an opportunity to celebrate all of our achievements throughout the year. And I know that it is a long journey for the authors, for the reviewers, and for the contributors who make these things happen. Award winners, big congratulations. But what I would like also to do is I would like to congratulate every single author who has had his or her publication accepted, published in all the service industries journal in the field, and help us to advance the theory, service theory. That is extremely important for us as a community. So thank you so much. So next slide, please. Yep. This year has been exceptionally good for the Service Industries Journal, both in terms of the number of submissions and the quality of the papers submitted to the journal. And it has been a challenge for us as collectively as the editorial team, strategy editors, to select the best papers from the good collection of the papers we have received. So what I would like to do is actually, rather than reading out the names of the authors and the titles of the papers, I would like to give a brief narrative associated with each paper so that we can have a bit of background to the process and the journey that the authors have gone through, as well as what the journal is standing for as it is selecting the best and also publishing the good quality papers. So starting from the bottom of the list, if we look at that paper, the interesting thing about this paper, besides applying rigor, significance, and the contribution when it comes to selecting the best papers, there's an interesting thing about this paper, and I would like to congratulate the authors as well as the co-author, the supervisor of the team. That paper is written and published by the PhD student, graduate students, and early career academics, co-authored by their supervisors. So congratulations, Elham, Stephen, and their co-supervisor, Professor Cem Tanova. And this is what the Service Industries Journal is standing for as a journal. They are helping early career researchers to develop research capacity in different parts of the world, in particular in the developing countries. The second paper, which I would be very happy to give the award to, is written by Colin Williams and Ayşegül Impact and Policy Responses in Europe. This is a very, very interesting paper addressing a timely topic and also helping us to achieve one of our missions as a journal, tackling a social area, social outcome, and creating an awareness of the social issues globally. So congratulations, Colin, and congratulations, Ayşegül. It is also my pleasure to announce the third winner of the award. Excuse my pronunciation. I apologize from the authors if it's not correct pronunciation in terms of the surnames. Belanque, Casella, Flavian, and Shepers. And the paper is addressing a very, very timely topic, service robot implementation, a theoretical framework, and research agenda. So congratulations to all the authors for their fantastic achievements. Next slide, please. And the best reviewers are Osman Karatepe from Cyprus Eastern Mediterranean University and Carl Boger from University of Houston. And without my team, without the constructive prompt reviews of my reviewers, we wouldn't be able to help the authors, we wouldn't be able to advance the knowledge in the area of services. So thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you very much, Levent.
For your team relations.
Thank you very much, Levent. And now we'd like to invite the editors of the Journal of Services Marketing, Rebecca Russell-Bennett and Mark Rosenbaum. And special thanks to Rebecca for joining us so early from Australia.
Good morning, everyone. It's 4 a.m. here. I'm not a morning person, but these awards are really special and really important. So really happy to be here.
Good morning, everyone, or good afternoon, good evening. Glad to be here.
Okay, so I guess we'll get on with it. Okay, so our process for the Best Paper Awards commenced with identifying the paper that resonates with our readership through the most downloaded papers. Once we had these, Mark and I then qualitatively analysed those papers to then create a short list. And what we were looking for is papers that had the opportunity or the likelihood to impact on the field and to really move our field forward. We then provided the shortlist to our associate editors, who then read those papers and voted for the best paper, voted for those awards. Mark and I typically abstain from voting unless there's a tie-break needed, but there wasn't needed this year. So I'm going to announce the Best Paper Awards, and then Mark will announce the Best Reviewer Awards. So the winners of the highly commended paper award winners are Nadia Zanuddin and Ross Gordon for their paper on value creation and destruction in social marketing services, a review and research agenda. And Deepak Kumar, Kior Pirani and Cheyenne Viswanathan for the indirect experience of nature, biomorphic design forms in servicescapes. And so you can see there that it's one is about social impact and one is about the new sort of or emerging interest area in biomorphic designs. Okay, next slide. For the Best Paper Award goes to Dora Bock, Jeremy Walter and O.C. Ferrell. And it's for their paper, Artificial Intelligence, Disrupting What We Know About Services. So our Best Paper Awards really cover three broad areas of from transformative service research, from biomorphic design and artificial intelligence. Handing over now to my co-editor, Mark, to announce the process for the Best Review Awards and the winners of the Best Review Awards.
Thank you, Rebecca. This was a difficult award because we really want to express express gratitude and appreciation to all of our reviewers. And we thank you for helping us really contribute to the knowledge base in JSM and to make sure that we're at the forefront of interesting articles. If we could just go to the next slide. Our best reviewers are from Fordham University, Genevieve O'Connor, and then Thomas, I'm probably destroying his name, Thomas Leclerc, and Paul Patterson, Australia, France, and the USA. Nice global representation. Again, this is for everyone. We truly appreciate everyone who reviews for JSM. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Rebecca and Mark. Thank you for being here today and announcing the awards. And now we'd like to invite the editor of the Journal of Services Management, Jay Kantampuli.
Linda. Thank you, Linda. And good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. I'm glad that you all be able to join us to celebrate the award winners of Journal of Service Management and all other journal awards as well. Next slide, please. Okay, this year's winners for the highly commended awards. We have 3 winners in the highly commended awards: Chris Meyer, David Cohen, and Sudhi Nair for their paper on from automates to algorithms, the automation of services using artificial intelligence. And the second highly commended award goes to Johan Waits, Jonas Humles, and Martin Pence for their paper on luxury services. And the third paper, best highly commended award, goes to Daniel, Luis, Carlos, and Jerome for their paper on robots or frontline employees, exploring customers' attributions of responsibility and stability after service failure or success. Congratulations, and we applaud your contribution to a journal as well as to the service literature. Thank you. Next slide, please. Okay, the best paper award, or the notable Robert Johnson's award for this year goes to Rebecca, Roy, Kate, Ryan, and Ovi for their paper on the transformative service paradox, the dilemma of well-being trade-offs. Thank you, and this has been a wonderful list of articles presented by really, really good authors. And we had so many people involved in making sure these papers come to that level of perfection. Associate editors of all nature, and also, we had 2 papers came from basically the quiz special issue, and 2 papers came from the special issue on AI. So I congratulate those editors as well, the special issue editors, and of course the reviewers. So now next comes to the reviewers. We have 3 top reviewers for this year: Simon, Martina, and Hayun. Simon, of course, from Belgium, and Martina from Finland, and Hayun from US. Congratulations to all of them. What does reviewers do? Reviewers are like, they cut the diamond until it starts shining. And that is what the reviewers do. They know there is something good in it, and therefore they polish it to make sure that that shine will be seen by everybody. And we have to really thank all of them. All of them have brought papers which possibly would not have come to where it is, to where it is now. So thank to all of them and their full contribution. Thank you. Linda and Sardan, thank you so much.
Thank you, Jay. And we would like to congratulate all the journal award winners, best paper winners, and best reviewer winners. This concludes the first part of our award. Now we go to SERVSIG Awards.
Right. Now we're starting the second part of the award ceremony, and it's the SERVSIG Awards. And as you know, SERVSIG has 4 awards that we give every year, and they represent the service researcher journey in academia. We start with the Best Dissertation Award, followed by Best Paper Award, then the Emerging Service Scholar Award, and then the highlight is the Christopher Lovelock Career Contribution Award. These awards, as I said, reflect the journey of the service researcher, and we will start with the first one.
So as SERVSIG co-chairs, we work diligently on selecting the award committees. Every year, we make sure to select new members from different countries, universities, and sub-disciplines in service field. Again, this year, we follow rigorous procedures as explained on the SERVSIG website. Linda and I, we would like to thank our SERVSIG board members for their suggestions and feedback on the election committees as well. Our first SERVSIG award is Best Dissertation Award. Normally, I would like to invite Gianfranco Walsh, as he was the chair of the Best Dissertation Award Selection Committee, but I still do not see Gianfranco here on the live show, so that I will put my other hat as the presenter of this award as well. Can we move to the next slide? Yes, the first SERVSIG Award, Best Dissertation Award. And this was the selection committee, chaired by Gianfranco Walsh, last year's winner, Josina Wink, Paul Fombal, Kate Letheran, and Mohammed Zaki. This award is granted by generous support from Maastricht University. By the way, the winner of this award still doesn't know that he or she won the award. So this will be a surprise as well. So next slide, please. First, the runner-up is Sung-Woo Choi. His dissertation title is To Err is Humanoid: How do consumers react to robot service, failure, and recovery. Congratulations, Sung-Woo, on being the runner-up for this prestigious award. And here comes the winner of the SERVSIG Best Dissertation Award. Larissa Becker. Her dissertation title is Toward a Customer-Centric Perspective of Customer Experience. And here we go, Larissa, without knowing that even she won, she's been waiting in the backstage. And
okay, so I would like to thank you. Yeah, so it really was a surprise, a really nice surprise. So in a few days, it will be like 1 year exactly as I defended my dissertation. So it's really nice to still have some fruits coming out of it. And of course, I need to dedicate this award to my supervisors, Elina Jaakkola and Aino Hallinin Kaila. I hope they're watching. So thank you so much for all the help.
congratulations.
Thank you.
That's wonderful. Congratulations, Larissa. This is a very well-deserved award, and we're happy you were able to join us today to receive this award. And again, I also would like to thank Maastricht University for your support and all the reviewers and members of this committee to work and review all the submissions that we received. Next, we'll move into the best service article. And for this award, I would like to invite Amy Ostrom, the chair of this committee, on stage.
Hi, Linda. Thank you so much. It's a pleasure to be here to present the best service article published in 2020. First thing I would like to do is thank the committee. If we have a slide for that. Wonderful. So I definitely like to thank the committee members, Andrew Gallen, Stephanie Palouche, and Martin Fritz for all their incredible work. I think, as we all know, picking the best service article published in a year in 2020 is incredibly difficult with so many outstanding publications. I also want to take the opportunity to thank all of you who submitted nominations for the award as well. It took multiple rounds of reviews for us to determine the finalists and the award winner, and I'm excited to share those with you today. So our first finalist is moving the customer experience field forward, introducing the touch points, context, quality, TCQ nomenclature by Arnie de Keyser, Katrin Verle, Kay Lemon, Tim Cunningham, and Phil Kloss, published in the Journal of Service Research. Congratulations for just a wonderful article. Our second finalist for the Best Service Article Award is 3 Decades of Customer Value Research, Paradigmatic Roots, and Future Research Avenues, also published in the Journal of Service Research by Valerie Zeithamel, Katrin Verle, Isabella Hatak, Monica Kohler, and Alexander Zahner. Congratulations to all of you for your fabulous article. And last but not least, the award winner of the Best Paper Award goes to Dennis Herrhausen, Oliver Hemrick, Drew Gruhl, Petra Kepfelberger, and Marcus Schugel for their article, Face Forward, How Employees' Digital Presence on Service Websites Affects Customer Perceptions of Website and Employee Service Quality, published in the Journal of Marketing Research. Congratulations to all of you. And I think we're hopefully fortunate to have Dennis with us to say a few words.
I think, Dennis, we are trying to get Dennis on stage. It may take a couple of seconds, let's see. But Amy, thank you very much, because you and your committee did a great job reviewing all the papers and selecting such group of finalists and the winner. So this is all like a real live award show experience. I'm looking for some sign if Dennis can come on the stage, or can we move on? Maybe we can have Dennis later to give his thank you speech. Thank you very much, Amy. So in this case, I will make an executive decision. So we can have Dennis maybe back in a couple of minutes later to give his thank you speech, acceptance speech as well. For the next award, for the Emerging Service Scholar Award, we will go to one of my favorite places on earth. We will go to Porto, Portugal, and we will have Leah Patricio on stage to announce the Emerging Service Scholar Award. Leah, stage is yours.
Thank you, Sertan. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I'm very happy and honored to announce the winner of the 2021 SERVSIG Emerging Scholar Award from Porto. It's not so sunny, but it's good, the weather. So this year, the selection committee was formed, and I think we have a slide for that. Yes. By Ian Schumann, Linda Hollebeek, Ilana Shanks, and myself. So it was great to work with these excellent scholars. We had discussions, we shared emails to select the winner. So we received a set of excellent nominations, which shows the richness and the good prospects of the field. And from these nominations, after the meetings and the email exchanges, the committee was unanimous in selecting the winner. So I will just describe a little bit what was the comments that we shared about the winner, and then I will announce it. So the winner has a remarkably productive research stream with publications in the Journal of Service Research, Journal of Marketing, Journal of the Academy of Marketing Science, Journal of Service Management, Journal of Retailing, among others. The winner has also received prestigious awards, winning the 2016 Robert D. Buzzell MSI Best Paper Award, the finalist for the JAMS 2019 Best Paper Award, and the 2020 JAMS Best Reviewer Award. And the winner is also actively engaged in a range of other aspects in the academic community, including through service, extracurricular activities, reviewing, and PhD supervision. So the winner of the 2021 SERVSIG Emerging Scholar Award is Lena Steinhoff. So congratulations, Lena.
Wow. Hello, everyone, and good evening from Germany. So it is a huge pleasure for me to be selected as the recipient of the 2021 Emerging Service Scholar Award. So I feel truly delighted and honored. So thank you so much to SERVSIG, University of Porto, and the selection committee for granting me this highly prestigious award. So this definitely represents a very special achievement and a major career milestone for me. So I feel it is a privilege to be part of the academic community, and specifically the marketing and service research community, because apart from the exciting topics and phenomena, we're able to research what makes this journey so worthwhile, in my view, is the people you meet along the way. So I consider myself really lucky to be able to work with so many great people that inspire me and my academic work in so many ways. So first and foremost, I would like to thank all of my co-authors and colleagues. Thank you all so much for being part of my journey. It is really fun working with you. I would like to specifically thank Andreas Eggert from Freie Universität Berlin and Rob Palmatier from University of Washington, who have been amazing mentors to me. So, and then there is a much wider and so welcoming marketing and service research community of authors, reviewers, editors that I've met at conferences, workshops, or during my visiting scholarships in the US. So thank you all very much. And I very much look forward to getting together with you in person again in the future. Finally, I also want to thank my family for their continuous support and encouragement. So I'm really happy and proud to be the recipient of the Emerging Service Scholar Award. And yeah, thank you all very much.
Congratulations, Lena, on this very well-deserved award. And again, I would like to thank Leah and her selection committee. And also, we would like to thank University of Porto for sponsoring the award. One of the selection committee members for the Emerging Scholar Award was Ilana Shanks. Unfortunately, Ilana passed away last month. She was a bright, hardworking scholar with lots of promise for future. And as anyone who ever met her, myself included, would agree that she was a caring, kind, and lovely person with a warm smile. A big loss for our community. She will be missed. Now, please join us for a moment of silence to remember Lana.
Now we would like to invite the Christopher Lovelock Career Contribution winner of last year to introduce the winner of this year. We'd like to invite Stephen Vargo on stage.
Thank you, Linda. Welcome from, or greetings from Hawaii. Leah, we have plenty of sunshine we can share with you in Porto if you need some there. It's quite pleasant today. I have the honor of presenting this year's Chris Lovelock Award, or announcing it. First, I'd like to announce the committee, a very international group we had this year. Is there a slide for that, I think? Thank you. Yulia Komorova, Cecile Delacourt, Thurston Gruber, Anu Helkula, and I chaired the group. We had a number of nominations, all quite worthy of the award, which should make next year a very interesting year also. But after a lot of discussion, we did reach a unanimous decision, and we're really happy to present the award this year to my good friend, Jim Sporer.
Thank you, Steve, and thanks to the committee. And it's also a beautiful day here at Almaden Research, sunny California. I don't know if you can see out the window, but it's lovely out there. And it's really just a joy and a thrill. I can't thank the committee enough. And I've just got a few slides that I'd like to share with everyone. And if you could go to the next slide. First of all, I just want to say it's a thrill and an honor, real joy, real thrill. And I can thank a lot of these people on the list, the previous Christopher Lovelock Career Contribution Award winners. A lot of them are my friends, and I'm just delighted that for practitioner, I think Lynn Shostak was the first award winner. I didn't know Lynn personally, certainly know her work, but it was she was a practitioner. I'm a practitioner. However, I know many of these other academics also do a little bit of practitioner. So maybe I'm not just the second practitioner. If we could go to the next slide. I've got a lot of people to thank, and I want to get to that. But first, I wanted to share a couple ideas with you. And recently, Alan Hartman, a service science researcher at University of Haifa, who's also a retired IBMer, shared with me this artwork from Giorgione. And I really like this piece. You can see in the middle, there's a young person standing to his right. There's a little bit older, and then there's the old person on the left. And as I turn 65 years old, I'm feeling a little closer to that old person. I do plan to retire from IBM on June 30th, so it's really a delight to win this award at this stage in my career. And as I reflected on this Giorgione artwork, I recalled that my career spans three types of systems. When I was young, I was really studying natural systems, physics, chemistry, biology, physics at MIT. When I got a little older, I started studying cognitive systems and got my PhD in computer science and artificial intelligence from Yale. But I have to say this last part of my career, the service systems are by far the most interesting and complex. Service, the application of knowledge for mutual benefits or value co-creation or win-win games or non-zero-sum games, as some game theorists, mathematicians, computer scientists call it, is really the focus of service science, which is a transdiscipline. And this idea that win-win is what we're studying, I see it every day at IBM. I'm part of the Linux Foundation AI and Data. I'm the technical advisory chair there. And every day I see competitors from all over the industry working together to create the software, open software infrastructure that the world runs on. So this notion that we're learning to play better and better win-win games, non-zero-sum games, is really fundamental to service science. I also see it every day in ISIP, the International Society of Service Innovation Professionals, where I see universities, governments, companies, all competing in some ways, but also all working together to try to figure out how do we upskill people faster. And I think this has got to be one of the most exciting times to be a service scientist, to be a service researcher, because of the rapid advances in artificial intelligence. It's going to improve productivity, quality, compliance, equity, sustainability, resilience. And it was, I really send my congratulations to the many Best Paper Award winners and earlier winners, because I saw AI was a theme in a lot of their talks. Next slide, please. One more idea, and then I'll get on with thanking a lot of people who I do need to thank. Why service science? Service science is like removing the blindfold. Service science is a transdiscipline. And if you don't know what a transdiscipline is, I think Roland Russ says it best. Roland said to me early on when I was getting involved in this wonderful service community, service is a big tent. And it really is. I mean, all of our different disciplines, whether we're in marketing or computer science or artificial intelligence or economics or cognitive science or systems engineering or operations, we're all studying these service systems. And I think that is part of the reason I just love being part of this community, and you see it in the papers, is we study practically the whole world. And service is like the Kevin Bacon concept in science. Everything connects to service. Everything in our daily lives, all the different industries, trust, all the different types of resources, all connect to service. And it's just a really exciting time to be a service researcher. And if we could go to the next slide, please. This is where I would really like to start thanking a lot of people. And the first person I have to thank, of course, is Paul Maglio. In 2002, Paul Maglio and I created the first service research group here at IBM Almaden. And we came out with a handbook of service science. And probably one of the biggest thrills for Paul and myself and the team here at IBM was when in 2011, Sam Palmisano, the CEO of IBM, this is just before Jenny Rometty became the CEO, selected service science management and engineering as one of the icons of progress. So at our centennial at IBM, of all the innovations in IBM's history, service was selected, service science SSME was selected as one of those innovations. And I just have to quickly say, Paul, Jeanette, Doug, Hidaka-san, Gwanje, Cheryl, Eureka, Kelly, Doug, David, Nick D'Onofrio, Irving, Henry Chesbro, Jean-Paul Jacob, Paul Horn, Robert, Allen, Guru, Greg, Wendy Murphy, where would we be without Wendy Murphy, Diane Fidel, Yem, Rama, Adpal, Roy E., Jorge, Jeff, Martin, and Brenda. And the list could go on. There's hundreds more, but for each one of these, I could tell a story about how they've helped advance service innovation, and service science. And if we can go to the next slide, I'm getting close to wrapping up here. I just want to say, in 2012, companies got together, universities, innovation organizations around the world who were interested in service innovation and started the International Society of Service Innovation Professionals. And this group that I'm showing here, starting with Steve and Bob, who laid the foundation for service science with service dominant logic. And I've got so many stories I could tell about my good friend Steve, Irene, Roland, Alex Medina Borjas started funding the smart service system work at the National Science Foundation. Chris Lovelock, of course, Mary Jo, Ray, Leah, Jim, Daniel Berg, on and on, Dundar, Dick Larson at MIT, Scott, Steve, Lou, Christine, Walter, Iwan, Kazu, Evert, Christine, Francesco, Sergio, Ralph, Aluk, Alessio. Some of these people like Alessio are students that came to visit me at Almaden to learn about service science. Bo, Wojciech, Abul, Taryn, Terry, Andrea, Gabriella, Joachim. Thanks so much, Joachim, for nominating me for this award. David, Clara, Deb, Yasi, Michelle, Monica, and David. I have stories I can tell about all of these people. I wish we were having a nice dinner somewhere so I could tell some of these fantastic stories about all of these people who've helped me on my practitioner service journey. And just to wrap up, I've got two more slides. I just want to go to the next slide and challenge you all to think about the past, present, and future of service. I think there's no more exciting time to be a service researcher or service scientist than right now in history. And as I reflect again on that Giorgione painting, I've broken it up into little pieces, but in 1955, that was the party line telephone. I'm thinking about communication service and how that has changed over time. In 1955, that was the party line telephone in the farmhouse in Maine that I grew up in. In 1975, that's the rotary phone that was in my dorm room at MIT. When I got to Silicon Valley, I had my first Nokia cell phone. Today, of course, I have my iPhone. But what will I have? What will communication service be like in 2035? And if I'm lucky enough to make it to 99 to 2055, what will communication service be like? I think we need to challenge all of us to think about what it'll be. And it won't just be advancing technology, it will be upskilling. How do we upskill people more that will create this revolution in service? And just to end, I have to thank my wife, Diane, and my two sons, Adam and Stephen. And if we go to the very last slide, I just want to invite you all at some point to come to Almaden. We still have many friends here, even though I'll be a retired IBMer, I'm sure we'll get in. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Jim. We are very thankful that you joined us today. Congratulations on behalf of SERVSIG and on behalf of all the service researcher. And thank you for everything you've done throughout your career to advance our field. Now we would like to bring back Dennis to the live stream. Dennis is back. He's the winner of the Best Paper Award. Welcome back, Dennis. And if you'd like to say a little bit about the paper.
Hello, everybody. I hope you can hear me. I can't hear me. And sorry for disappearing earlier. My computer crashed, so now I'm on the mobile phone. Winning the award was a great surprise, a big honor. I'm well aware of all the great research and all the great papers that you all published in 2020. So I'm really delighted for receiving this award together with my co-authors. So biggest thanks goes out to Oliver, Drew, Petra, and Marcus, who made this happen. And of course, of the review team and all the other people that gave us feedback on this paper. So thank you very much. It's a great honor. It's a great surprise. And I'm really looking forward to see all of you soon in person again.
Thank you very much, Dennis. Thank you. Now we'd like to move to the third part and the last part of this event. It's the announcements part. And we have a number of very exciting announcements. We will start with the first one. And we'd like to invite Matthew Alexander on stage. And in a minute, you will know why. Hi, Matthew.
Hi, Linda. Well, hello, everybody, and it's great to be a part of this event. Thanks for the organisers for putting it together. I'm very delighted to be here to introduce the SERVSIG 2022 conference, which will take place in Scotland's largest city of Glasgow from the 16th to the 18th of June next year. Our conference theme is Reconnect, Rejuvenate and Reshape. Reconnect because after 2 years where we have unfortunately only been able to meet online, we're going to offer you an opportunity to reconnect with academic friends, old and new, in what Time Out magazine called the world's friendliest city. Rejuvenate, we want to explore solutions to rejuvenate the service economy, which has suffered so much during the pandemic. What better place for this than Glasgow, a city which has in a few decades evolved from post-industrial decline to one of the 20 best of the world, according to National Geographic. Finally, reshape. We want to capture the transformational spirit that underpins our work at Strathclyde and the work of SERVSIG and explore how through service research and collaboration, we can continue to reshape the lives of people throughout the world and global economies, making them fairer, greener, more inclusive and prosperous. Next slide, please, Werner. We're delighted to welcome you to University of Strathclyde, a university that has recently won the Times Higher Education University of the Year for the second time, and also a winner of UK's Business School of the Year. We are right in the city centre of Glasgow, close to all the main attractions, shopping and travel, so a wonderful location for an international conference. The conference is going to be held in our Technology and Innovation Centre right in the heart of the campus. Here, Strathclyde is working to find solutions to challenges that matter in areas of economic importance, including advanced manufacturing, health and well-being, innovation and entrepreneurship, measurement science, and ocean, air and space technology. The TIC, as we call it, has also been the winner in the Best Academic Venue category at the Meetings and Incentive Travel Awards for 3 consecutive years. It's a wonderful conference facility. We have the whole facility to ourselves, and it will be a great place to enjoy a wonderful SERVSIG conference. Final slide, please, Werner. So all that remains for me to say is to follow us on Facebook, to keep in touch with what's going on, start planning your abstract submission for the end of November deadline. And we really look forward to welcoming you to Glasgow in person in June 2022. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Matthew. We also look forward to seeing you and seeing all the service community again in person in Glasgow. And we also have a number of other announcements that we'd like to make. Werner, can you please share the slide? Thank you. The SERVSIG Doctoral Consortium and the Frontiers in Service Conference also is a sponsored event by SERVSIG. This year it is virtual. It's taking place next month. It's hosted by Temple University from July 9th to 11th. And next year it will be in Babson College, Boston from June 22nd to the June 26th. And we will have the SERVSIG Doctoral Consortium hosted, hopefully again in person in Boston. So we also hope to see many of you there. And finally, we have another conference that is very dear to our hearts. It's the Quiz Conference. The Quiz Conference is under the theme of reimagining service to enhance human work and life. It's going to take place in January 2020 in exciting and exotic Hanoi, Vietnam. So these are the dates. Please keep note of these dates if you are interested in going there in person. And again, we hope to see many of you in person, healthy and happy in Hanoi. And finally, I'd like to bring my co-chair, Sertan, to thank you all for joining us today. It has been an honor to host this event. We do apologize for the little glitches. We are not technology experts, but thanks to Werner and to all the committee members and the winners for being here today. We'd like to congratulate you all finalists, all winners. Thank all the journal editors, the committee members, the SERVSIG board, each and every one of you who posted a comment. We've been keeping an eye on the comments on the side here. Thank you very much. And I'll leave the floor to Sertan to say a couple last words.
I can't believe, Linda, we did it.
Yes.
I mean, again, I would like to congratulate all the winners. We would like to thank all the journal editors, all the committee members, SERVSIG board. Definitely Werner, the guy behind the whole production. He's our director today. And he deserves a special award for that. And I would like to thank my fellow co-chair, Linda, who makes everything fun and easy. I cannot think about doing this with someone else. So thank you, Linda. And I know that you have one more exciting announcement.
Yes. Yes, this is the official part. Now let's have the fun part. We'd like to invite you all to join us in an exciting environment, virtual space that we created on purpose for this event, which is Gather.Town. You will enter, you will be in an outdoor beautiful garden, and then we have a ballroom reception specially built for this event. In the ballroom, you will find different rooms dedicated for the winners. We encourage the winners and the finalists to hang out in these rooms. And also we encourage the journal editors to hang out in their own rooms. And then you're free to mingle, and it's completely free to roam around, catch up, and just congratulate all the winners in person. We hope you enjoyed this event. It has been a true honor to serve this wonderful community. And thank you to my co-chair. Thank you to Werner, all the board members for supporting our crazy ideas and for being here. And we sincerely look forward to seeing you all in person at the next service event. Have a good one.